Hi, and welcome to Estimating Quotients. This is in Session 2, Lesson 5, and make sure to put your date on your paper. And we're going to look at a division problem of a dividend of 504, a divisor of 21, and we're solving for our quotient, which we do not know what it is right now. So if you recall, our dividend is the number that we're dividing up. Our divisor represents our groups, and our quotient would be how many are in that group once we divide them up. So you can use inverse operations to find some help with your estimating. So I'm going to start with thinking about my place value. So I have a 2-digit divisor, 2 tens, 1 1. I have a 3-digit dividend, 500, 0 tens, and 4 ones. So if I think about this, I know I need to look at what place value am I going to start in when I divide. So I wouldn't start in the hundreds because 5 flats can't be put into 21 different groups without fair trading. But I can put 50 tens into 21 different groups without fair trading. So I know that I'm going to start in the tens place when I find my inverse operation of multiplication factor. So if I look at this, I would do dividend divided by divisor equals quotient. But I can also make these a factor times a factor. Oops, sorry there. Equals product. So if I take 21, I should be able to multiply it by something, and the result, the product, should be 504. So inverse operations helps us in checking our work, but it's also helping us in estimating our quotients. So I know since I'm starting in the tens place, when I start to divide, I'm going to make a list with compatible numbers. So 21 is my factor, or also my divisor, and I'm going to think, well, what can I multiply 21 by? Well, I have to start in the 10, so I'm going to start with a 10. And 21 times 10, well, that would be 210. And then 21 times 20 would be 420. Then I look and see, well, 504. 210 is much less than 504. 420 is less than 504, not too much, but I want to get in a middle area. So I want something that's either lower or higher than 504. So I'm going to go to 21 times 30, and when I do that, I see that 21 times 30 is 630. So now, if I was thinking of this as a number line going up and down, I know that 504 falls between the product of 420 and 630. So that's where I make my lovely butterfly here. And my lovely butterfly says, this is not mathematical at all, by the way, but it's just a good way to remember that we're trying to look for that midpoint, or that middle area where your dividend would fall between the factors that you've chosen for your compatible numbers and your factors. So, I'm sorry, where your products would fall with your compatible numbers that you've chosen. So 504 falls between 420. So since it falls between there, I know that my quotient is going to be either in the 20s or in the 30s. It's going to be between those two values. So my estimate of 504 divided by 21 is going to equal out to a quotient that will fall between, 20, I'll just scribble that now, 20 and 30. And that's all you have to do for estimating quotients.